Is the Annabelle doll real? The scariest real life revelations. The real Annabelle doll was actually a normal looking Raggedy Ann doll, not the creepy looking porcelain doll seen in the Annabelle movie and Conjuring. In the Annabelle movie, husband John Form gives the doll to his pregnant wife Mia as a present. That John and Mia Form are fictional characters. The real Annabelle became possessed when she was used in a sense. In an interview, Ed Warren detailed how in 1971 a 20-year-old nurse in Hartford Court got 3-foot Raggedy Ann doll for Christmas from her mother. Even though she was older, she loved the doll and kept it. A few nights later, Annabelle's owner and her roommate noticed some strangeness. They brought Annabelle to the kitchen for breakfast as a gag before their shift. On the 4th or 5th day, they noticed Annabelle's arms starting to move. They didn't just move either. They placed themselves from Annabelle's sides to the top of the kitchen table. Intrigued, not frightened, the young woman took Annabelle to a medium. They believed there was a spirit in Annabelle, but wanted to confirm it, so they checked for spirits in Annabelle by holding a sense. There, they learned a little girl named Annabelle was killed in a car accident right outside of their apartment. According to the Ed Warren, God does not allow the spirits of children to possess dolls. Thus, Warren concluded that Annabelle was a demon preying on the young woman's sympathy. It worked. The young nurses treated Annabelle like a little girl. They bought her toys, clothes, and jewelry. They took Annabelle for car rides and to the ice cream parlor. Little did they know that by recognizing the demon Annabelle, they were inviting it to go beyond the doll and possess their home. According to the Ed Warren, infestation happens when a demon or an earthbound spirit starts haunting a house. The young nurse heard knocking sounds in their house, saw flashing lights in their bedroom at nights. Their beds would shake and the room's temperature would mysteriously drop. For the Warrens, these all are infestation signs. The girls called Lauren and Ed Warren after one of their fiancés died under mysterious circumstances. He insisted the young woman burn Annabelle after hearing that it would stand at the door when the nurses came home from their shift. If you are familiar with Raggedy Ann dolls and how flimsy their legs are, you might too. Annabelle was not too keen on being burnt. One afternoon, as the fiancé slept on their couch, he had a nightmare that Annabelle strangled him. Creepier, he had chalk marks on his neck that matched the doll. Jokingly, he threw Annabelle across the room and yelled she was nothing but a rag doll. Then 7 slashes ripped his body open. Pictures flew off the wall and a chair rolled across the room on its own. Frightened this time, the young woman called an highly Episcopal church in Hartford who connected them with the Warrens. The New England Paranormal Research Center is a home to many items believed to be possessed or cursed. Annabelle is one of them. The Warrens keep the demonic items that they find on their ecosystem in a blessed location so they can't haunt anyone else. Some of Annabelle's haunted friends include the Perron music box, a haunted suit of armor, and a toy monkey like Annabelle. Many of these items were featured in the Conjuring films. The reason Annabelle's rooms is thick plexiglass enclosure is some more shenanigans she got into. After the incident in Hartford, the Warrens let a student of theirs babysit the doll. The student reported Annabelle moving on her own. The Warrens took Annabelle to a medium who confirmed the doll was possessed. After Annabelle became responsible for death, the Warren decided it was best to lock her up. Granted, the death was from a young man who challenged Annabelle, or the demon who possessed her. For safety, they decided to lock Annabelle behind glass with the protection trinkets and a big do not touch sign. And why would the Warren keep the doll? Apart from protecting others and keeping the doll out of innocent hands, they keep her and their other haunted artifacts as a proof that the paranormal exists and it's dangerous to mess with. Along with Annabelle, they have recordings and eyewitness accounts of the damage she's done.